Hey guys, so I was browsing the internet the other day. That makes it sound like I'm not on the internet 24/7. But anyway, I found this article about superheroes with really stupid superpowers, and I thought it was completely ridiculous, so I thought I'd share a few with you. First, there's Polka Dot Man. He wears a white suit covered in a bunch of different colored polka dots that he can just tear off, and then they turn into different devices or weapons. The power itself isn't too bad, except for the fact that it must be a nightmare keeping track of which dot does which. Like, for example, he could tear off one dot thinking it was going to be a knife and he was going to throw it at someone and kill them, but instead have it be a grenade and have it blow up in his face. That would be really unfortunate. But what I really wanted to bring up was this guy's sense of fashion. Can we please talk about how he looks like he's wearing a giant twister mat? As far as superhero fashion goes, he could have made a much better choice. I mean, how do you even come up with that? Was he just playing Twister with his friends one day and all of a sudden looked down and goes, oh, that would be a great superhero costume, and then he picks it up, puts it on, and voila, superhero. Like, really? He's basically a living, breathing children's game. The next one not only has a really stupid superpower, but also a really stupid name. Brace yourselves for the worst superhero name you've ever heard. Paste Pot Pete. He has the power to shoot glue at people. Paste Pot Pete. Yeah. I mean, really? Isn't that what kindergartners do? Shoot glue at each other? And all it takes to defeat him is to knock over that bucket of glue that his gun is attached to. Like, how does he even threaten people? Does he just go around like, you, stop right there, or I'm gonna make you real sticky. Ah, help! I'm so scared! It's glue. Ah. Now the best one, in my opinion, is Asbestos Lady. She wears a suit made of asbestos. Now let's talk about something for a second. Asbestos was that stuff that they used to put on people's ceilings, that they called popcorn ceilings or whatever, but they decided to stop putting it on ceilings because it was a bad idea. If there's one thing I remember from my childhood, it's my mom telling me not to jump on the bed because of the asbestos on our ceilings at home. You know why that is? Because asbestos is a carcinogen. It causes cancer. Guess what Asbestos Lady dies of? Lung cancer. Smart. Also, this has to be one of the most passive-aggressive superpowers ever. Like, yeah, she can go light buildings on fire and run out and not burn up because asbestos is fireproof, but instead of looking into that technology further, she goes to asbestos experts and asks them to make her asbestos guns. She basically wants to shoot cancer at people. She doesn't want to kill them then and there. No, that would be too aggressive. Blowing them up, completely out of the question. Instead, she wants them to die a slow and painful death while she's not there, so that 10 years later, she can be sitting in her chair going, "Mwahaha, someone's dying because of me today." She could just as easily have opted for a flamethrower. But no, slow and painful is the way to go, apparently. Reading this article also got me thinking about how a lot of normal superpowers can be kind of stupid and weird too at the same time. For example, being invisible. You'd have to be naked all the time, unless you had some specially designed suit, but in that case you'd be in a laboratory all the time and that would suck in itself. But imagine chilling there, invisible, naked, like no one can see you, but something happens and you need to turn visible. Little inconvenient to be naked. And if you were telekinetic, you could easily accidentally knock down an entire building. You could just be sitting there looking out at the pretty trees, buildings, look at one building too hard and too long, boom, all gone. Telepathy would also kind of suck. Quite a bit, because if anyone was thinking anything bad about you at all, you could hear it. That wouldn't be too good for your self-esteem. And then super strength would make hugging people really awkward, because it'd be difficult to find that socially acceptable balance of like hugging strength. Like you could go up to someone and give them like a super light butterfly hug because you don't want to crush them, but then the person's going to be thinking, oh, this person hates me and doesn't want to touch me, what did I do wrong? Maybe I smell bad. And then they're going to be feeling awkward around you the rest of the night. Or you could go up and give them a huge bone-crushing hug and kill them. So basically, the moral of this video is that you're perfect the way you are and no superhuman powers can change that. That got a little mushy, but eh. So if you guys can think of any other weird, stupid, annoying superpowers, let me know down in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down there if you haven't already, because that'd be super awesome and make me super happy. And I will see you guys soon. Bye. So this whole new sub feed thing, I feel like I should tell you guys about a little website called vidspoon.com. I will balance a link right here on my head. You should go click on that because it will give you a unfiltered feed of all your subscriptions as opposed to just the videos that YouTube thinks you want to see. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I suggest you go look at Gary C's video about the sub feed, which I will link to right here, or you can read my blog post about it, which you can read right here. And yeah, you should go check those out because it will help so that you don't miss any updates from me or any of your other favorite YouTubers. So click the links. Links right here. Click, 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 click. I can't balance this on my head forever. You have to click a link soon. Yeah? Yeah? Click it. Please click a link. Pretty please click a link. Click a link!